Welcome to Walkabout Adventures. Today we're over at camping at Kurth Kiln for the weekend. It's one of these family oriented campsites. Very pleasant. Keep in mind that it is family oriented. There are a lot of children around. One of the things I find about camping is meat. Having to have enough protein. You can get protein through eggs and this and that, but one of my favourite things I like is the humble chorizo. Oh, I should get it out of the bag, shouldn't I? That is a chorizo. It sort of keeps fairly well. And tonight I'm going to have chorizo, what they call chorizo all'inferno, which is a sort of like chorizo in hell sort of thing. And what we're going to do is just poke it with a skewer, and we're going to put it over the campfire and cook it. And that's all we're going to do. And then put it in bread, put some tomato sauce, put some cheese if you like, whatever you like with it. But chorizo all'inferno, very simple, keeps quite well out of the fridge. These things I used to hang up for days and weeks on end. I just let them dry out and they don't go off. So if you haven't got a fridge, one of the good things about these things is you're going to get plenty of protein in them. They're made from pork, and yes, I'll give them a go, and we'll just poke the chorizo a few times so that they can sweat when we're cooking them. Put a skewer through it. Here's the skewer, and we're just going to cook them on the campfire, and we'll just let it cook. Okay, so I've been on the chorizo's been on the Inferno now for about 5-7 minutes, 10 minutes. Hasn't been on there long at all. It's nicely cooked, as you can see. We'll show you the photographs of what they're supposed to look like. But you cook it nice and slowly over some hot embers or over the flames. Then all we do then is just grab our bread roll. You put it in. Take the skewer out. And I just have mine with a bit of dead horse, but if you want a bit of onion or a bit of, it should already have onion in it, but if you want a little bit of a cheese or something like that on top of it, or mayonnaise or whatever you like, you can have some of that too. But that there is a great sausage to have when out camping. As the Scots would say, here's the man up your kilt. Oh.
Alright, so it's the following day. It's around 12 o'clock. We're about to have lunch. And after we have lunch, we're going to head off to the kiln and make our way back to the campsite around a track which leads back to the campsite. And so let's go and have lunch and then head off to the kiln.
Hey Bianca, where are you going?
Oh, just for walkabouts.
Walkabouts, huh? Okay. Okay, we're over at Kurth Kiln at the moment, the actual kiln itself. And these are the sheds that they have over here. And they open them up once a year. I think it's in April, where they have a Kurth Kiln festival. Really worthwhile coming into. And I think the kiln was built during before the war, Second World War or thereabouts. And it was made coal for gasifiers for cars. They had cars that actually ran on carbon monoxide. The coal was heated up to temperature of about 960 degrees, 980 degrees. It produced carbon monoxide. It then got filtered and put through coolers, which were water cooled and filtered again before entering the combustion engine. And that is part of the kiln. Most of this area around the Kurth Kiln Regional Park, most of the forest and the trees were cut down during that time. They're fairly new forests. They're only about 60, 70 years old, 80 years old, most of the trees. Back in the day they ring-barked the trees to kill them, and then they would cut them down and feed them into the kiln and make charcoal for gasifiers. My understanding was that most of the vehicles that were run were government vehicles. They had gasified engines during the Second World War, as petrol was quite not as available as it was. It's in short supply. So that's kind of another way to run motor vehicles and trucks and things like that. But a lot of them are government run as well. They seem to use a lot of gasified vehicles around Melbourne. And if you do an internet search, you'll see quite a few vehicles that were converted to run these charcoals. They're the actual charcoal burners themselves, the gasifiers themselves that went on the vehicles, on the backs of vehicles and trucks and so forth. See, that one there probably has a radiator on it as well for cooling purposes as well, and so forth. But these are basically just run carbon. I think they were doing timber as well at one stage, maybe farm machinery like tractors and so forth. The problem with that is they get away from the timber to burn, to produce enough carbon monoxide to run an engine. Charcoal was, you had to carry it with you. You had to recycle it about every hour. And but then again, you didn't have to use petrol, you used carbon to run your combustible engine. Sometimes they had to machine and remachine them. When they did so, the building tolerances of the engines were much more forgiving. They made it a little bit looser, so it'd be easy to turn the engine, because it produced about 50% carbon monoxide. Then 50% were other gases. I think it was about 25% of nitrogen and 25% other gases. And I did some research about 10 years ago on these things that really intrigued me. And so the carbon monoxide was about 50%, which is not a huge amount, but it's better than nothing. And if you have to carry your own carbon with you, you want to carry as much as you can. Carrying timber is a little bit less efficient. It takes longer to burn. But my understanding was that in terms of farm machinery, if you had a tractor, you could run the tractor on firewood, big hoppers, and maybe do some farming using the gasified system. But real intriguing information if you want to know about gasifying cars. There are some people out there that do run some cars as a hobby with gasifiers. You do an internet search for those types of vehicles, and so there is some around at the moment. There's a few radiators for cooling the carbon monoxide. It's usually running through water. But this is Kurth Kiln, the kiln itself, down the end there. And there's my daughter, Bianca, a bit of a rainwater tank. I'll bring you around to the back of the kiln in a minute.
Dad, there's a fairy mushroom over there.
Oh, the fairy mushroom is there?
Uh-huh.
One of those poisonous mushrooms. Let it go, let it go.
I know, but look.
It's a poisonous mushroom. Oh, not too sure if it's a poisonous mushroom or not. It probably would be, wouldn't eat it. But probably starting to become one, I'd say. Yeah, best to let that one go. Alright, let it go. Don't step on it or anything.
No.
And this is the back of the kiln. There it is there, sun coming through, but that's the back of the kiln. But a very intriguing system how they used to run the gasifiers. Not a very efficient method of driving a motor vehicle, but when petrol's in short supply, gasoline's in short supply, because of the war effort, then yeah, it can be done. And this here's the water wheel. Obviously it's not turning at the moment. I think they might have it locked and so forth, but that's one of the other things around here that they have at Kurth Kiln, a water wheel with a creek running through a little bit. Just walk you around. That track leads back up to the picnic ground up there. There's full of picnic grounds. You can come there for the whole day. Spend a day with a picnic up around here. That leads to the picnic ground. A little bit of a waterways around here where the creek runs through. We'll just take you to the day area. The picnickers can come around. You don't necessarily camp at Kurth Kiln. You can come for a picnic. That's fairly close to the kiln. And this here is the day picnic area. There are some tables and chairs.
Okay, so now we are going to around the sports and walking track to get back to camp.
Number 1, Portland Track Nature Walk.
Alright, let's go. It's a nice walk along here. I said it's a long and nice walk around here.
Yeah.
On the map, it just shows you to go straight, but really, in reality, it takes about a good half an hour or more, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bit of an uphill climb.
Yeah. You gotta be a good mountain goat to do that. Well, this. Alright, so, would you say that we're halfway through, Dad?
I don't know. I haven't reached number 5 yet.
Alright, well then,
What number have you reached?
we're walking on number 3 right now.
Oh, okay.
So, there's numbers, and there's about 10 numbers.
Yep.
And, so we're at number 3 right now. And we're probably going to be walking on number 4 in a moment. As you can see, I'm pretty sure that would be number 4 right over there. So let's make our way over there. And if it doesn't say number 4, well then number 4 won't be too far by. So we've got a nice scene around us. Now, let's have a look what this is all about. Oh, yep, number 5. What did I tell you? Wait, number 5? We skipped number 4.
384.
384?
Yeah. So we go to number 5 now.
When did that say 8?
No, 3 was hungry, so he ate 4.
Alright, so we're at the footbridge. There's not much really information. I mean, like there is, but who can be bothered stopping? So, we were right. That was exactly 10. Now we're just going to go down these stairs. Wombat hole. So, here is the lake, or the river, same thing. Okay, so, not too long ago now, my sister and I, Charlotte, we were just playing in this, and we came across a little fish. Now, it wasn't a big fish, it was like that small, it wasn't that big. And so yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so now we are heading to Shiprock Falls, and let's go.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Shiprock Falls. ladies and gentlemen, concludes our episode for Kurth Kiln. We're at Shipwreck Falls, and hopefully we'll see you on the next video. We're not sure yet this side of winter where we're going to be going, but maybe definitely next side of winter, coming spring, summer. It's been a pretty cold nights, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye.